Hello, 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 hello. How are you all tonight? Kathy, Linda, it may be um, a very small class tonight. I I'm only seeing a couple people in the room. Is anybody here tonight? Well, this is. Hey, Shelly, how are ya? Very cool. All right. Well, it's after 6. I think we should go ahead and start. Hopefully, other people will join us as we go. Um, I'm going to go ahead and point the other camera right at my feet. Yeah. Well, hang in there. Obviously, if you get dizzy, sit down. Right. Boom. Feet. Listen to this rhythm. Well, that was not right. Listen to this rhythm. Now, we're going to start with the left heel and then a press down. You'll press it down, spank. A 1 and a 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, after the press spank, you'll heel again on the left foot and step. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Press, spank, and step. And after you heel step, you heel tip. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you step again. You'll press it down, spank, heel step, heel tip, heel step. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Now that step on the left foot begins a Spanish crawl. Step, spank, heel, stamp. Step, spank, heel, stamp. So you end up exactly where you started on your left foot. A 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do that a few times. Let's slow it down just a hair. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. One more time for me. Let's do it 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. Sorry. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little cramp roll there. Right, left, right, left. Now, you only have to do one. So you did your third set, and you land on your left foot. heel, cramp roll, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip. Once again, that's cramp roll, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip, then stamp. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 2, 3, 4. Now, after you do this, just stamp on the left foot, pump the heel, and touch the right toe, and then just chug out. Heel touch, chug. Heel touch, chug. So that's your break from the cramp roll. Listen to it once, one, or do it with me if you're ready. But if you're not, just sit still and listen to it. A 1, hey Brenda, 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Cramp roll, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip, chug, heel touch, chug. Again, crimp roll, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip, chug, heel touch, chug. So that's the whole thing. Can we try that? 3 times that press cramp roll, and then the break is a regular cramp roll. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, press. Break. Let's try that one more time, at least, maybe twice, maybe thrice. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sorry. And a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a. 1 is silent. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a. And that's the break. Okay, so you're going to hang on to that. We're going to do that a couple times with music, but we'll use a variation of that in the combination later, okay? Especially that first part, okay? So let's try this with a little music, which you'll recognize because it's the same music that we're using for the combination. A Night in Tunisia. Turn the volume down so it doesn't blow our ears out. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a break for me. A 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so as warm-ups go, that was more of a step than a warm-up, really. So how's that step going, everybody? Is that making sense? Press, cramp, roll. Lots of cramp rolls. Zuwat and dubop. So remember, in the context of this piece of music, you go from that triplet swing feel, da digga dubop, and that's that first press cramp roll with the spank. So zigga dubop, and then it goes to that da tonka tika dubam dubop. The break just swings flat out. Okay, let's try it one more time. Here we go. We are going to reverse this. Let's wait for the musical phrase. Here it comes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've ended up, you only do the break once. I just keep doing little variations, so I'm trying to reinforce the break in my own brain. Now you've ended up on your right foot, so you're going to reverse that whole sequence. Okay, so from the right foot, you press it down spank. A 1 and a 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3. One more time, right side. 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 2, 3, 4. There's that Spanish crawl. You press it down, spank, heel, step, heel, tip, heel, Spanish crawl, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Boy, that just showed me what my cramp roll on my left side is like. I always lead with my right. I always lead with my right toe. So the left I have to really think about. So it's left, right, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip, chug. See? Or stamp rather. Cramp roll, scuff heel, back flap, heel tip, stamp. 2, 3, 4. Pump the heel and touch, and then chug. Just the break on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're back on your left. So if we go back to the beginning of the right side where you press down here, let's take it there 3 times and then the break on the left side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, that feels completely different than my right side. I need to practice my cramp roll on my left side. Makes sense? Let's try that again. The second side, starting with the right heel with the music. Here we go. One, two, three, four. Once again on the right side. One, two, three, four. All right, so let's do that one more time, right to left, okay? We'll start with the press on the left heel first, okay? Zuwat and Dubat. Here we go. Here it comes, left heel. One, two. Okay. Now, like I said, hold on to that idea. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and manipulate that just a little bit. So now you know how to do it just facing in one direction. What? So it's really supposed to be a turn. Okay, so check this out. Let me get the camera down just a hair. Okay, so the press down is the same. The spank starts to take you around. a 1 and a 2, a 3. So from here, you just really done quarter turn. Don't try to get all the way around in one big swoosh, right? You press it down spank, you step, you tip. Okay, so you went from here to about there. So now you've turned 90% of the way, or sorry, 50% of the way. A 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You press, spank, step, tip. Okay, and now you do another quarter turn as you heel and step and begin the Spanish crawl. So you just went, you press it down, spank, and step, and tip, then step, spank, heel, step, spank, and step. And you're right where you started from. Watch it once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You press it down, spank, and step, and tip, and Spanish crawl, Spanish crawl. Now, depending on the space you have and whether or not you like to turn, yeah, well, actually, it is easier as a turn because that was what it was. It was originally designed as a turn, but I thought, well, I better do the step without the turn first, so people know how to do it depending on the space that they're in. Sometimes turns are a little tricky when you're standing on a postage stamp. So do what you can where you can, okay? Try it once again with the turn. And it also, you can repeat it the same way. So we'll do it 3 times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we get to this part in the combination, the break is different than the one that I just taught you for a reason, and I'll show you that when we get there. All right, so just wanted to show you the turn version before we do this next step, this next warm-up, which you'll also use. You'll drop your left heel and stamp. Then 2 more heels and a stomp. Heel, stamp, heel, heel, stomp. Heel, stamp, heel, stomp. And in my book, a stamp has your body weight on it, and a stomp does not. So you have with body, without your body. And this is how you reverse it. You're on your right leg, heel, stamp, heel, stomp. Heel, stamp, heel, stomp. Okay. Heel, stamp, heel, stomp. This might be easier. Practice that for just 1 second, would you please? Heel, stamp, heel, stomp. Heel, stamp, heel, stomp. I thought I could zoom in a little bit. Oh, wait, maybe that's what this is. Yeah, oh, not that much. There we go. Just so you can see where the weight is being placed. You're on your left leg, and stamp, heel, stomp, and stamp, heel, stomp. Okay, now there is going to be a pattern using that step. The first time you do it 3 times. I'm trying to get against a dark background so you can see. 3 times, okay? A once, a twice, a 3 times. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4. A 1 and a 2. Just that. 1, 2, 3, 4. let me get this. It's very specific. This is the turning section right here. This little vamp is going to happen 6 times. The first time is different than the second through the 6th time, okay? And I decided to use the same step repetitively because they do the same thing musically, and that's for effect. There's a reason why it's like that, okay? So the first time, like I said, you do that stamp, heel, heel, stomp 3 times. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry, it is 3 times. That's it. So you're going to bring the left leg in. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, a 3. So once again, you have a first, a second, a third, and after the end of the third, you bring it in, and then you'll stamp, stamp. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. Before 1. Let me do that pattern for you one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4. That was different. And that was correct, actually. Okay, so now my brain the fog is cleared. On the 3rd day, on the 3rd step, it's not a stomp, it's a stamp. A 1 and a stomp, a 1 and a stomp, a 1 and a stamp. And this is where the Shorty George is, because you go stamp, stamp. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 1 and a 2, yeah. So there we are. The first, the second, the third. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now right here, you pump the right heel and stomp, and then lunge. So this is finally that first vamp phrase. Listen to it once. A 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4. A 4 up. A 4 up. Euphoria. Let me get this down on my feet. Left heel first. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4. A couple more times. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's connect the turn or the not to turn. You get to decide whether you turn or you don't turn to the real break. I only taught you that first break so that you could reverse it. You're not going to reverse it, so you don't have to do that cramp roll break. So here's the real break after you've done the turn 3 times. So you've done a 1 and a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 2, a 3. You're going to stomp the right foot. All right, so you keep coming out of that turn, landing on the left foot, and then you're going to stomp, spank heel, go down, full lap, and double. Let me check that before I discover I've told you the wrong thing again. I omitted to tell you was after you do the third turn, ending on your left leg, there's a pickup heel before the stomp. Heel stomp, spank heel, full lap, stamp under, double stomp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel stomp, spank heel, full lap, stamp, stomp, stomp, stamp, stomp, stomp, stamp, stomp, stomp. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, 2, 3, 4. A 2, a 3, a 4. Now after that double stomp, left heel, step back, then both feet out, both feet together. And you can slide or jump depending on your floor and your knees. Listen to this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel stomp, spank heel, full lap, step, stomp, stomp, and change out, in. Heel stomp, spank heel, full lap, step, stomp, stomp, heel step, chug, chug. Chug. I know what you call that. double slide in, with or without the heel click. Check this out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. that's where that second set comes in. Okay? Clear as mud, right as rain. How's it going, everybody? Heel press, cramp, roll, spank. Heel tip. Heel press, cramp, roll, spank. Heel step, heel tip, heel step. Good, Linda. Glad somebody knows what they're doing. Okay, cool. Let's try it one more time a cappella, then we'll find it with the music, okay? From the press, cramp, roll, spank. All three turns, or not to turn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that with the music, shall we? There's a very special place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should probably do that at least one more time. What do you think? Maybe twice. Like I said, after you do that heel stamp, heel stomp one time, then it changes just a little, and it's repeated exactly the same way 5 more times. Let's take it from the turn one more time. How are you all doing? Okay. I'd actually like to go back to connect the phrase before this one. Last week, the last thing we did was this phrase, right? We did a scuff with the right foot, scuff heel. Scuff heel, back flap heel, tip heel. So this is the phrase that comes right before the turn. Good, Kathy. So scuff heel, back flap heel, tip heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we stepped down and spanked up. Yes? Scuff heel, back flap heel, tip heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, throw it down. And then the first time you do it, stamp, stamp. A flat-footed ball change. Scuff heel, back flap heel, tip heel, step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, throw down, stamp, stamp. more time. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second time we did that, there's just one small difference. Instead of going at the very end, you go. This is a funny little step because you actually do put your weight on your left foot, but you pick it up anyway and go out again. Throw down. There's no ball change, just the last one. So listen to the second repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the second one again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the first one. Second one. Now last week we had a completely different variation for the third set. I've changed that. We're going to repeat the first one again. So we go A, B, A. A, B, A. Okay, A, B, A. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, I also changed the final break. So I'm sorry if you spent 10 tons of time learning that final break, that crossover drag thing. I didn't like it, so I changed it. Yikes. Okay, so we have a new ending. A, B, A, and then a new break. So let's go through this new break. It's similar, but it's different. Kick out, back flap heel, tip heel, no pause, step heel spank. Scuff heel, back flap heel, tip heel, step heel spank. A 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4. A 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4. One more time, and then we'll go right back. All right, so. So, kick out, back flap heel, tip heel, step heel spank, heel step heel spank heel. You've just done the first part of the break. The spank was the last note. Now you pump the left heel. Heel step heel spank heel. And then that same throw down lunge. A 1, a 2, and a 3, and a 4. A 1 and a 2, a 3, Scruff heel, back flap heel, tip heel, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scuff heel, back flat, heel tip, heel step, heel spank, heel step, throw down. Again. One more. So ABAC. Listen or do it with me, your choice. Okay? All right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it a couple more times, then I'll give you a minute just to work it out. Okay? ABAC. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the turn comes in, okay? You'll have just done the C. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the C. Okay? I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to give you those revisions of the phrase that happens just before the turn. So take a second, ask a question, practice a little bit, then we'll put those 3 sections together. The one that we just did, then the turn, and then the beginning of the vamp phrase, okay? And then we'll connect all of that back to the beginning. To the very beginning, it's a very good place to start. All right. I'll just, again, I have to remember to let you practice for just a second. Like, I got it. Let's try it from what we just did, the ABAC, and then go right on into the turn. Now, when you finish that phrase, the one that we just did, you end on your left leg. Here's the C. Right, so you're there. Now there's a heel. Right, so you've done the throw down, a stamp, and then a heel. So three in a row on that left foot. Okay, all right, from here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all we got. Let's do that with the music. probably do that again. At least once. Okay. Again, same place. Ready? Good. Thanks, Kathy. One last time before we go back even further, okay? Same place. One more time, then we'll go back all the way. There you go. It is truly going to happen 6 times. All right. Now, where did we begin? Where was the very, 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 very beginning? We had that very quiet intro, right? Started on the count of 1 at the very, very, very beginning. So the first time, there's a double heel at the end. Step, heel, heel, step, and double. The second time, step, heel, heel, step, just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you do right after that single heel, you have a scuffle, and then scuff, heel, step, heel. Scuffle, scuff, heel, step, heel. Once again, 2, 3, 4. Scuffle, scuff, heel, step, heel. That's the transition to move forward. So you start with that first little step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, heel, heel, step, and double. Step, heel, heel, step. Just 1 scuffle, scuff, heel, step, heel. As soon as you finish that, step back, just 1 heel. 1 final heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try that. 1. This is the very, very, very top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, once you get out after that scuffle, you start that phrase. Scuff, heel, step, heel, and heel back. Scuff, heel, step, heel back 3 times. And then the 4th time, scuff, heel, step, heel, forward. And all of that is sort of the intro. Let's try that together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. I have to remember to stop there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we have that very first version of Zazzigadoo-bop, which most recently we did is that press, cramp, roll, turn. Well, the first time we have that rhythm, we just finished with the flap. I know you all practice and you all remember this. The 4-note walking riff, and then the stop. We'll walk it on out and back, flat heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You changed your weight, paradiddle, scuff, heel, step. Walk it on out, heel, back, flap, heel, paradiddle, scuff, heel, step. You do it twice in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The third time, it's a back slap. You don't change your weight onto your left foot. You just go scuff, heel, skull lap, scuff, heel, skull lap, back heel, front heel, scuff, heel, step heel, stomp. Zazzigadoo-ba, zakati-bounzu-wa-nda. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. The third set. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, as often happens, we get to the hour. And we haven't quite gotten through everything. An hour is hardly ever quite enough time. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's take the intro and this first Zazzigadoo-bop phrase and just get that back in our legs, okay? And then there's a couple of steps in between that and what we did at the end that we may not get to tie up all together until next week. Let's take it from the top. Now, the intro is kind of quiet, so I'll count you in, but you really have to listen. Here we go, from the step on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. so I did want to go ahead and sort of connect the dots for you so you see where we go after we're been. Let's do this a couple more times. If you got to go, I totally get it. Thank you for being here tonight. And we'll, as usual, we'll tie everything up together next week and maybe add a little bit more, like to finish that vamp and that final break. Let's run this from the top a couple of times. I'm just going to go all the way through again. Okay, here we go. Let me know also, I asked this last week and I kind of got a mixed response. I don't remember if it was this class or another. Boom! There's also this view, this split screen. What happens here? Yeah, see, I don't know why it does that. That's not really helpful. That's not what it's supposed to do, I don't think. And then there's this, absolutely not, or that. I think this would be the only other one that's kind of useful, maybe. But what do you all think? Where you can see both at the same time, or just one? I'm going to stick with the just one for now, which is the feet. The feet. Yeah, I think that's probably the most helpful. Here we go. From the ZZ Top. Yeah. Here we go. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, why don't I do that right? Why don't I do that right? Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, from the top. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that just one more time. So sorry. One, two, three, four. All right. Thank you all so much. Thanks for coming. Practice a little bit. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change any of that, I promise, but we will go on. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Next week, last week of April already. Whoosh. Take care. Bye.